Hello and welcome back to your personal code of conduct. I am recording this thing directly on Anchor, something I haven't done in a couple of weeks because I was drowning my brain in TikToks and YouTube Shorts. I deleted TikToks after I drowned myself in watching a lot of runway compilations, hot people. And the usual thing with TikTok is that I delete it once I had my daily feel. Then I don't remember it for a couple of months until I get obsessed with one particular content fellow and I'm looking for them on every single place other than Instagram. I don't know. The thing is, once I remember social media exists, I just get sucked into it. So I was watching these YouTube shorts about exercise and fitness, and it was talking about how they're playing Fuji in the background, and I'm not going to put this in the audio enhancer for background noise removal and all those things. I'm just recording this thing directly on Anchor, like I said. So I was in this situation where I was watching this it wasn't random, I followed this creator. I was watching why do you exercise? You exercise to play with your children in the future, to pick up your groceries, to have a generally healthier, awesome life. And I was like, wait, that's the reason why I exercise. I remember, what am I supposed to be doing on Sunday? Because I was excited that my swimming classes were not going to happen because I had I did a super full body kettlebell training that yesterday. I was just for fucking 30 minutes before I did 10-minute walk on treadmill, and I'm still so fucking sore. Swings and my core, Jesus, ow. I'm still so sore. So I was I finally got into the part of my swimming classes where I can use my arms. And I remember last week, it was I did an insane upper body workout with my arms. And I'm going to miss next classes because it's been 4 weeks in my first class. Periods will happen. Yeah. I'm going to miss next week's Sunday's class unless my body decides to be sensible and does it on Monday or something. I don't know. I hope my body decides to be sensible. Then what I want to say. So I remembered in the course, see me going on tangents, but I remembered why I was super excited for not having swimming classes, even though I really enjoy swimming classes, because I was body aches from yesterday's kettlebell session, overeating, the works, and what else? And yeah, I was okay, I have time to do my podcast and not fall asleep and then return to Monday morning. Now I'm starting to worry, is it that I didn't after I record this, I'm going to check did I do one last week? I don't remember the plot of this podcast. It was supposed to have a lot of philosophical undertones to it, where I'd be talking about why people do things, why people exist, yada yada yada, and I don't fucking remember the plot. Then when you have one of those moments of clarity, and this one is it is so significant in my life that I'm definitely not going to forget this. And when it's time to actually use this knowledge, this beam of hope, you forget shit. So I'm that point. Dayo is that point in her existence, in her career, where she's okay, I need to do work. I need to build things, do infrastructure, yada yada yada. It's time for a performance review, and we've done decided. I don't even know. We'll be fine. We'll just be fine. We'll 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 just have to be fine. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll be fine. Says the girl who's... The thing is, I've been semi-productive. I've not sat down to do what I ought to do, which is basically finish my Medium article on the Odyssey collection with Power BI and Excel, which I should, and create a really nice self-service system. I want to create a really nice, proper data warehousing system with Power BI and be everybody gets their warehousing type situation from here. But should you pull out information from the transactional database into... I have to research into that. How should I relate my OLTP and my OLAP databases, my warehousing operations in a manner that is not going to cripple my OLTP database? Because when you do when your transformations are very SQL based, when you're not like pulling a table, it's like there are a lot of transactions that are happening on that server. And where is the resources for all these transactions going to happen? Like, I don't know. The memory, the resources, will it happen on exercise? Ow, itches. Ooh, I should go and create like a full on. Don't talk about work. Don't talk about work. We're talking about human existence. So Dayo is 25 and a half. It is January. What is this? This is January 12. I'm basically 25 and a half by January 6. Who are all these people who are sending me LinkedIn connections? I am 25 and a half. And what do 25 and a half year olds do? 25 and a half year olds. 25 and a half year olds. I don't know. I think people are growing up at very different paces. And I don't know why, but that's weird. So trying to live life, but trying to. And I'm just going to work every day, doing my tasks, consuming anime, being a weirdo. And I don't know. Should I pause this thing or should I completely stop it? Why doesn't this recording have it like... Okay, actually it does. If I do like a stop, I can always go back to continue the recording. I actually can do that. But I'm probably going to do like 12 minutes in this one. See me just going roundabout. Okay, let's have like a weekly vlog. I cannot remember my week. That is the problem. This year has gone so fast because I'm so old. And I've gotten so used to just zoning out and work. Once today is finished, consume content till I pass out. And I'm like, no, you cannot continue existing like this. Like, you need ambition, you need structure, you need like the DP 500 or the PL 300, like certifications to prove your capabilities, especially when it comes to warehousing and visualization, which I'm practically amazing at those. I'm not sure if I'm going to go into modeling like ever again, but like warehousing and visualization is chef's kiss. And design, but I want to get to the point where I'm confident in my querying relationships, like querying and creating reasonably what's the word, efficient queries. I need to like sorry, my SQL queries are efficient. This is so annoying. I wasted all the time I had energy on one big meal, and I think, should I continue living the one big meal lifestyle? Because I seriously want to go on a cut. Like, when I started working out again, I was like, it's not, I know it's not the scale that matters, but I was like, what was I again? I was like 69 kg. Now I'm like, I look like I'm 60 kg, but I'm not. I'm 64 and a half kg, and it's like mostly muscle. Okay, not mostly muscle, but like a good amount of muscle. I have a lot of definition, but like I don't really care about that, what I eat, so like I bloat. Except in the morning I realize, oh, like you actually do have like a good amount of core definition. My arms are chef's kiss, but like I think I want to cut, but like I don't think I can reasonably eat like in a cut. But I think I will like whey protein, because I think that's one thing. I keep on excusing myself like, oh, I need more protein, yada yada yada. That's the reason why my but I think I like to eat like large quantities of food in one session, bam, then not eat for long periods of time. So it's like I need to like be able to justify like protein. So I need like protein. Do people take protein for breakfast? I don't know. I need like protein, like actual protein powder, so that I can justify skipping dinner. So it could just be like, oh, we have a light breakfast, or we have like tea in the morning. We hold us to like afternoon. We have our big afternoon lunch. Then we'll now have like protein and fruit at night. And you're like, yes, casing and fruit at night. I'm like, that is our meal. See me wasting time just to extend this thing. I'm trying to remember the plot of this like great vision and philosophy type stuff that I had, and I can't remember, and it's so annoying because it felt so significant to me in the moment. There are a lot of like how should I call them, like revelations or like new outlooks of life that flash me for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally going to remember this because it's so significant to my heart, and I will remember this for the rest of till Sunday, and I can talk about this thing on this fucking podcast. I am so fucking tired. of existing. Oh, but I can't remember what it was. I know it was like borderline edgelord, but not exactly edgelord. It was not one of those. Oh, the world is bad and human something something. It was kind of hopeful, but at the same time edgy. But I can't remember what this so-called revelation was. So let's talk about something off point. What manga have I been reading? A lot of questionable manga generally. Also, I don't think I've read any new shonen, and I think I went on a deep wiki dive of Devilman, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? Humans don't win? Why? I don't want to read the manga, but I should. Like, it looks like it'd be a vibe. But what got me into like the whole Devil Man was I was going on a Berserk Edits binge, and I was going like, great, it's like that really got me like my last Sunday walk. Because my last Sunday walk, it was like 2 edits that I was like, it was Sunday walks are no longer walks. They're basically runs at this point. I was able to do like a 1 hour run of my 1.5 hour walk. I was like, I could cut this into 1 hour, and I feel like for the next couple of weeks, I want it to be 1 hour, like strictly 1 hour. And I'm going to cut it into like push for like sub 1 hour. It's like 45 minutes. If I can get it to go, can I get it to go for 30 minutes? That would be insane. Because I know I was like really tired and walking in between. If I can push my stamina to the end of the year and can actually run that 4.5 mile difference in 30 minutes, it would be fun. Okay. Yeah, and run that 4.5 mile. It's actually 6 miles something. In 30 minutes. Oh my fucking god. It would be insane. Then I'd want to add more and more until I can do like 10 miles in like an hour and a half running, and just like I'd be so fucking fit. Oh, but I can just imagine that hurting. And would I be able to swim in the afternoon after that insane situation? And it's so funny how the body just conditions. Like my walk from Bariga Market to Yabatek to Unilag, then from Yabatek to Unilag, then from Unilag back to Bariga Market is like so not as harrowingly painful as it used to be when I started. Like now it's like a proper like, and I'm thinking of doing the run thing, and especially since I wore socks with my sneakers. I'm like, I need to do something about my calluses on my toes and my palms, and I'm like, there you are, babe. And I also need to do something about. I'm going to do a deep clean tomorrow morning. I don't know. My room is nasty. I'm an adult. I swear to God, I'm an adult. This is like basically an audio blog that adds nothing to anyone's life. I'm tired. I want to go swimming. But it rained throughout today, and swimming classes were cancelled. I think I've mentioned that before. It's annoying me how I can't remember the deep philosophical whatever that that has been drowning in my head. But I do want to go on a cut. I want to be. I'm 64.5. I want to be 58 kg, but mostly muscle at 58. I'm pretty sure if I was 58 kg and mostly muscle, I would look like 50. Ow, my back hurts, but I actually do need to go on a cut. Jesus Christ. Oh no. And I need to do more stretching and more like active recovery and more yoga. And I need to keep my mind all together in one place. Like this next week is going to be so fun because we basically finished like the big project I've been on for a year. And we basically finished it. So we're like wrapping up, cleaning up, marketing and whatever. And I want to work on what I want to do. I want to work on like 2 interesting projects. I'm probably going to finish it in a week. The data source is not difficult. The request is not difficult. We'll be fine. How do you want to look like? How do you want the vibes, the motion, the looks, the party? Or maybe we should switch that out for red. Like, what are the KPIs you want to see? I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know the way I'll be fine. I'm tired, man. I think I want to change the people I'm around. Not because like they're bad people or anything, but I'm bored. Like work people. But then again, do I want to get like to know new people? And I was like, yeah, that's fine, because eventually you have to make that decision, because people leave, people go, and I want certifications to prove that I'm capable of what I've done, have portfolio projects and experience and all sorts of practice and being out there and properly learning object-oriented programming. Fuck. Because I think that's one thing is I'm good at conceptualizing the solution, then finding the tools to make that solution work. I don't just go straight into coding. I don't know, like I have a pipeline in my mind before I decide, okay, this works. Then there's always iteration, because then you realize, okay, this pipeline makes sense logically, but the tools available, can they handle it? Can you make the, oh yeah, I need to call my clothes. Fuck. Oh, I left my clothes for like days with this woman. It's going to be about a week, and she hasn't returned my clothes back. I need to call. I'm not a responsible human being, but like, see the state of your existence. I need to call for my clothes. Fuck. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm trying. You can totally tell by the entire plot of these things and the poor I'm doing is I am trying to extend the time that is being consumed by this podcast, because I have nothing. I had something to offer. I'm going to write. I'm literally fucking going to write, and my attention is going to stay in one fucking place. I'm not going to go on tangents. What's going on? Yeah. Oh yeah. My attention is going to stay in one fucking place, and I'm not going to go on tangents. Or maybe I should get a stool for this bed. I said when I just said I wasn't going to go on tangents, but I have been thinking of working from my bed, which I have been doing. It's not like responsible as clean as working from a desk, but I don't want to. Ow! My fan fell on my head. My portable fan, not the main one on my ceiling. And head is itchy. And I'm like, oh god, I'm just a nasty human being. It's like the whole thing is like I'm too lazy to move my extension to the wall. I should probably get another extension for that side. Be an adult, have 2 extensions. Yeah. Tomorrow you're going to buy an extension. And you also need to buy chicken and veggies. And chicken, veggies, can all the way. Then maybe 1 cabbage to bulk up your thing. Cabbage does well to bulk up your eating, but then again you also need sauce. Like sauce, I don't know why nobody has good sauce. Like I don't want mayo, I want like stew and meat and vibes and carbs to bulk up the whole thing. I want protein. I just want to eat, because sometimes you eat, you're full. When you're full, you just pass out, and once you pass out, you don't exist in this world. I think this is like 18 minutes of me not having anything to offer. I'm just like talking into the void, as usual, with like a party in the background. But I need purpose. And constantly, every time I refuse a beggar, it makes me feel incredibly ashamed, because like my biggest problem is that I eat too much, and I'm never going to be as lean as I'd like, because I like food too much. And I worry that the money I'm making is not going to allow me to travel as often as I'd like, and I also want to climb, but I also want to work in a productive team. So like the thing is, food and clothing is not my problem. But when you live in a country where you have like a 60% like extreme poverty rate, I don't know if I'm exaggerating numbers, but like our poverty rate is ridiculous. You feel kind of ashamed that those are your problems, especially with the excess eating part. Like I can just go and buy 1,000 asuya when some lady with like 3 kids is buying 200 asuya, because the kids really want to taste the meat and they're going to savor it. And those young boys and girls are going to be like permanently physically stunted because they just didn't have enough access to food. And I'm like, fuck. The shame is intense, but then again, I'm also a terrible person. Kind of. I want plantain chips. I want veggies. I want nutrition. I want. So I'm going to buy canned veggies, cabbage for bulk, and we'll cook rice. It says the person that hasn't washed the pot. God, Dayo, the way you're nasty. I wonder, like, can you live with somebody? And the answer is probably yes. I've done it before, but I'm going to go insane and I'm going to have to go on walks and run and scream and do it in the darkness so that nobody sees thinks I'm weird, just like I did in uni, just like I did in secondary school. I just need to have the moment to just run and shout and talk to myself constantly. And that's like how I survive living with someone else. Fuck this. This is so not out my back. Where are you with a high fantasy story? I am terrible at it. I think I'm seriously going to go back to reading a Brandon Sanderson book and copy the writing style word for word. I swear to God. But the plot is going to be my high fantasy Yoruba story, and I'll research and copy page by page. What the fuck? I have no talent, but like I that's basically what I'm going to do. Yeah. I don't really care if I'm strike for like copyright, even though the plot be completely different, but it's like deliberately duplicates the writing style. So read a novel you like and copy it word by word, the flow, the moving on to description. Just I should fucking do that, like just get a nice, I should do that. That's fine. That's great. That's a great idea. A good creative outlet. You have the patience to write when you're photocopying from somebody and you don't trust your head. Awesome. And you can use like Bing AI for research and publications about like fantasy and belief in this and that and whatever, and links to story body. So okay, when he's talking Dayo, the way you're sharp, we are doing that tomorrow. When you wake up tomorrow morning, Dayo, you start writing a fucking novel. Okay, you also need to write that Medium article. This is so also fine. Dayo, I know I mentioned this before, but it's just the logic left my head. But like Dayo, you're a fucking genius. Like, get somebody to copy and write a novel based on that, and that's pretty awesome. And maybe like you eventually like you do like a Brandon Sanderson one, you do like and you probably get you to read fucking novels. That'd be nice, because you have only been reading nasty fan fictions and questionable manga recently. Like read high lit. Okay, it's not, I wouldn't exactly call Brandon Sanderson high literature, but like it's great fantasy work. Read great fantasy work and get lost in the story and copy it with your own plot. Start doing that tomorrow morning with your office laptop, and also finish that your Medium article, because like people need to know the glory that is Microsoft One Lake or Power BI One Lake. It will be fine. Well, it has been a personal code of conduct. I am going to figure out to start a tenant, like a proper like warehousing certification. Don't hit yourself. Because I was about to get angry with myself. I need a proper visualization certification because I know a fucking lot. It's just that I'm terrified that I will bomb the exam. But like, no, that you actively pay for practice tests. Actively pay for practice tests. Pay for the PL 300. Don't be a bitch. You have money. Pay for the PL 300. Once you have that associate certification, then take a data warehousing course. Pay for that certification. And don't be a bitch. You have the money. Spend the fucking money, bitch. Okay, don't use the word bitch. You're amazing, awesome, perfect. I don't know. I'm just a human being who's looking for travel. The thing is, travel won't exactly make you happy. People won't make you happy. I don't know what will make me happy, but I think food will make me happy. Interesting food, flavor profiles I've never had before. I want to try that. Well, we'll be fine. And I'm so glad my Panda Express fixation is gone, because like my wallet couldn't sustain that shit. And I bought like 3-2 lunch like this afternoon, but then again, it's basically the only thing I ate the entire day. But like it was hefty, man. Like a quarter chicken and a ton of rice with like, it was hefty. Anyway, it has been a personal code of conduct. I had nothing to offer. I talked to myself, but I gave myself a great idea. And Dayo, you better do this thing first thing tomorrow morning. Don't just be dubbing people. Be a dub people and be a chat GPT. Like you had the reason why it's called neural network. You can replicate style with your own story. Like genius. You end up writing like a 600-page novel because you just copied style. Awesome, brilliant. Do that. As being a personal code of conduct, have a productive week.